America? What's up, America? What's up, America? What's up? Hey, thank you for joining America After Dark with Bernard Brown, and I am Bernard Brown. And first thing first, we want to give thanks to Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, for just having us being here tonight. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. And it's going to be a great show tonight. And so what I'm about to do is I'm going to give you a little, at least 2 minutes, and we want to do this here. We want to thank everybody that served our country, the veterans, which was Veteran Day yesterday. We want to thank y'all for a job well done, for keeping us safe. That's the present, the past, and the future. And I want to salute y'all for a job that y'all doing to keep Americans safe. And I want to say, hey, thank y'all for tuning in once again. I want y'all to share to ATR Black Media, President Julius Hall. I want you to FaceTime us, Instagram, YouTube. And hey, everybody out there is going through something. And if y'all need someone to talk to, y'all just tune in and ATR and tune into all our shows and give y'all opinion. Y'all opinion is your opinion, and our opinion is our opinion. So don't get upset if y'all don't like our opinion. Hey, we got a great show tonight. I got a special guest tonight, and this brother here, man, he's a good brother. He's a deep brother. He's a brother, and he's one of my best friends. Hey, and at that dope, hey, y'all keep your comments good, keep it nice, and here we are. It's showtime. Bring them out, y'all. Bring them out. Showtime. What's up, my boys?
Oh, man.
The dead have arisen.
Hey, touchdown. Hey, what's up, Mr. V? How you doing, Mr. V?
What's going on, Mr. Brown?
Hey,
Brother V.
After dog. What's up, Jamal?
All right. We in the house.
Hey, what's up, People Champ?
Hey, we here.
What's up,
down in color?
What's up, Judge?
Israel, by the way.
James Brown. What's up, boy?
Everything is all right. I took the night off to be in your presence and on your show. So I'm hoping that this show is clean. I want y'all to act like a whole bunch of shenanigans tonight and get this thing out the way early.
Hey, you know what? Hey, we all good. And the theme is, hey, can we get a break? Can we get a break for what, Jamal? Can we get a break for what, Jamal?
From Jamal. we had a break last week from him.
Hey, Jamal. Why James
now, I ain't gonna let
always...
you talk about my brother like that now. I ain't gonna have that carrying on.
Hey, the only reason I'm messing with Jamal, because one of his friends is here with me tonight that came over, and he been bothering me. He been messing with me all night. When Jamal coming back on the show? So Jamal is not me. It's come on. It's a friend of mine. Come on, he's here. It's so happy to see you back.
That's
Jamal.
right. Be ready for craziness, Donna.
I am so glad to see you, Jamal, and I know you've been hanging out with Monica Lewinsky, and I know that's why you wasn't on the show the last
time. Can't deal with y'all. Y'all need some fucking.
I'm not gonna look with you tonight, Jamal. Hillary said hello.
Hey,
because Monica said she loved you. Monica told me last week that she loved you. No, Monica said she loved you.
Hey,
y'all know. Hey.
We ATR meter. We get a lot of meter. Hey, you know Clint was in the hospital, right, for a couple weeks. Y'all know that, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
He was missing Monica.
Hey, y'all know what he had? Hey, he had a little bit of I ain't trying to put Clinton personal business out, but it's a little bit of urinary tract infection, and that's all I got to say. Monica, you know, I'm just saying.
Now, could have been. I'm gonna stop.
Hold up.
This is a PG-13 show. I'm gonna be right.
You can get a UTI for not having sex. You can get a UTI for not having sex.
That's a lie.
You ain't gotta have sex to get a UTI.
Can bacteria travel this way?
Right. Hey,
this way.
You know, Hey, well, hey, I'm gonna leave it like that. I ain't
The
gonna say
people
shit
want to
about
know. The people want to know.
The
If
people
you
want
ain't
to know.
drinking water, if you ain't drinking water, that can cause you to have a UTI.
Well,
So I'm
Monica was drinking water,
Hey,
from what we understand.
and she had his water.
Oh my God!
Hey.
Oh, Sunday.
All right. And welcome. Hey, Miss Producer, first subject, Miss Producer.
How was your week? Get it off your chest.
Hey, anybody can go first. How was your week?
Hey,
Mr. B?
let
Let the guests go. How was your week?
there you go.
How was my week? Well, my week was pretty good. We have ups and downs in life, and you just learn to live with them. But I can't complain. I'm above ground, standing up vertical, so I think I had a pretty good week.
That's good. That's good. Hey, what about you? What about you, Jamal?
Well, I was saying I had a pretty good week until y'all started talking about UTIs and Bill Clinton. So I'm
Now,
gonna put it out
we
there.
didn't want to bring your personal business out, but I tried to tell them.
No, but I'm gonna put my business out there. See, because I have UTIs, I get UTIs, and it ain't got nothing to do with no sex, nothing like that. It's just because other things. I'm just saying. But y'all trying to be funny about that, trying to say it's always time for sex. Just because me and Phil might like Monica, that don't mean nothing. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't
Hey,
understand.
Jamal, I ain't trying to get personal, but you had a UTI and you got crabs. So what's up?
But then I also heard you about to try to say I had a yeast infection too. I ain't got no yeast
Lord,
infection.
not the bakery.
Yeah, that's why he tried to. You ain't heard it. He about to say, he like, Jamal, you got. He said you got yeast UTI because now he wants to say I got a yeast infection.
Not
Yeah.
the bakery.
So what type of women you trying to say I've been dealing with?
Hey, what about you? What about you, the people champ? What about you?
Man, look here. It's been a great week. You know, I'm always talking about family birthdays. And when I say this, I came along late some. But I got a father who will turn 94 tomorrow. So to have him around and him in his good mind, that makes it the perfect week.
Yeah, that's it. Happy birthday. Definitely.
That's it.
Definitely.
Yep.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot of people, man, that's trying to get the 20.
And let me get a shout out. So
Go ahead.
Dad was the founder of the Alphas at Savannah State.
Because
Our graduate chapter.
waiting to say.
Hold on, Jamal, let me finish, bro. Because it's good stuff. Our graduate chapter, on his behalf, donated $300 to the Alzheimer's Association because his wife and my mom lives with Alzheimer's. So that was very special. So they deserve a shout out. Made if I let them shout. So
That's good.
now, Amir, go ahead with your craziness.
Go ahead, Jamal.
I was gonna say he is one of the pearls of Delta Eta chapter. I'm just gonna throw out 1949, the first one.
Yeah.
Hey, that's good. Hey,
But guess what? Now I'm gonna say that. Well, hold up. And guess what? And ain't none of them had UTIs. Ain't none of them had UTIs.
That you
That's
know
because I
about.
give them cranberry pills.
That you know about. Hey, go ahead, JB. Go ahead, JB.
Well, I had a rough week, and the reason why I'm trying to find somebody who can help me get rid of these pop-ups on my computer. I don't know if it's a virus or what, but if any of you guys know how to tell me to get these pop-ups off of my computer because they're blocking Nature Boy face, and they've been on my computer for about a week. So if
I thought you were looking at Meg Thee Stallion.
If anybody know how to get these pop-ups off my computer, that would be a big help.
Hey.
That's what been bothering me for the last 5 days.
Well,
So your computer has a UTI. Your computer got UTI. See how you don't need to be talking about stuff? See how your computer got UTI? Your computer been doing some nasty stuff. You got a nasty computer. You got a nasty computer. Your computer been on America After Dark too long. That's why it's on America After Dark too long.
And it
hey,
America After Dark.
We gonna see what? Hey, what do people do on computer? We gonna send a TI. We gonna send them to your house. Hey,
y'all get an IT guy out here soon.
Hey, let me tell you about my week. I'm gonna slap the shit out of somebody.
Oh Lord, leave Jamal alone.
I'm telling you right now.
That's every week.
Hey, that's right. I want to slap the shit out of somebody every week. I'm telling you. Let me say this here, and then I'm gonna move on. Have y'all
told
ever
Harper
heard
to beat me?
The Everglades?
Yes.
That's all.
What? You must have had some swamp things going on in your bedroom.
It ain't my bedroom, but I'm gonna kill it like this here.
Some alligators.
Hey.
Whoa. Oh,
hey,
not the
and let me tell you this here. On a serious note, I know the alligators by their names. So you keep messing with me, I'm gonna call them. That's all I got to say on that one.
Name one. Name one. We want one.
Hey, the main one I know, his name is JoJo. JoJo. And he would eat any damn thing that you throw out there.
That's a little gross.
Say what?
That's a little nasty.
No, he's nasty. His name is JoJo. He's right on the border of the Georgia-Florida line, sitting to your left side, going 75, and you would wave to him with the sign say JoJo. I already know.
Trying to put the funk in your right. Is that all right?
Hey, keep effing with me. That's all I got to say. Mr. Producer, next subject, let's move on.
Sound like you've been getting death threats.
Sound like I'm gonna get some.
What is the pastor's responsibility in the community?
Right. Go ahead, Jamal. We're gonna let you kick that one.
Matter of fact, well, it's so funny. I was just looking at something before coming on America After Dark. Not while I was dealing with my UTI, but just I was just looking at some stuff, drinking some water and the cranberry juice and all that. But what happened, the discussion was that there are 1,000 passages in the Bible that talks about the requirement and the necessity of pastors to do good for the people and do good, looking out for the least and the left out in the community. That's their obligation. And so they say 1,000 passages in the Bible, references that discuss this with regards to their duty to look out for the least and the left out in the community. But some try to ignore it, and that's why I'm going to say this. That's what to call them out, that you don't have no get by pass just because you have a title of a pastor, prophet, seer, evangelist. You don't have no pass like that. Your job is now go pass the pain away from the people. Pass the pain away from the people. Make sure the pain is passed away from them, as opposed to you just sitting back there saying, just pray about it. No, be about it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Hey, what about you, Mr. V? What about you, Mr. V? What you think about that?
Man, I can't follow that up. My brother was right on. I mean, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
Be about it. That. I mean, it sums it up. Just be about it. Don't talk about it. Be about it.
Yeah.
I like that.
Definitely. All right. What about you, the people champ?
Well, I agree totally with Jamal. I'm gonna add this. You know, so many pastors aspire to be, because a lot of them are not. And I mean, people are gonna get mad, but hey, it is what it is. A lot of pastors aspire to be that shepherd who's going to lead the sheep. Well, the last I looked, my only concern is this. I don't have any problem when you want to be a real leader. And that's a shout out to a lot of pastors.
Mm-hmm.
But here's my issue. You can live a lavish lifestyle. You can drive the most expensive car. But when you got people in your congregation that are hungry and struggling to pay bills, and you still out here got the nerve to think you doing this and that, you ain't serving nobody but yourself.
Yep. Amen.
I think
that ain't God's way.
Yeah.
Run a scripture on that one.
Right. And that's a touchdown on that one. On all three of y'all answers. What about you, Judge Brown?
I think that's why a lot of people stray away from the church. You really don't hear a lot of people saying on Saturday night, hey guys, I'll call you tomorrow, as I got to get up early and go to church. A lot of people straying away from the church. A lot of people pretty much just getting insights in reading the Bible on their own. And Jamal touched on that. Read the Bible for yourself. Someone made a quote I heard the other day. It said, a pastor may mean a lot to you, but what do you mean to the pastor? You know, and it's always about money. And they say, to create change in the community, the Black churches has and always served as a safe haven for Black people. It's like we put so much, especially some of these elderly people, put so much faith into these pastors, they would give their soul and their money away to them. They would give their soul and their money away to them. And a few things, the pastor's supposed to be your leader. The pastor's supposed to tell you the truth. The pastor's supposed to do God's work, not their work. And that's why so many people won't go to church and they're straying away from church, because there's so much hell inside the church. And we can talk for about an hour just on that alone.
Right.
And so, but we're gonna speed this up. But they're supposed to be doing God's work and not their work. Yeah.
On the piggyback on everything y'all said, every last one of y'all is absolutely correct. Period. My thing is this: the pastor. I feel like the pastor is like the police. You protect and you serve. You protect the community and you serve the community. Okay, and if you're saying that you're doing God's work, all right, do God's work. Don't do your work to change it to make it look like you're doing God's work. At the end of the day, and a lot of pastors do that. I really and truly, with me, I'm gonna get my own self to heaven. I don't need the pastor. I know how to get to heaven. Okay. And I know what I need to do and what I need to say to God to get there. My thing is this: I gave you a prime example, and Nature Boy and James, y'all know one of my heroes is Reverend Benny Mitchell of Connors Temple Baptist Church in Savannah, Georgia. Just when he came from South Carolina and took over as Connors Temple Baptist Church when Reverend Whitehead took over, when Reverend Whitehead died, he came here and he changed Savannah like it ever was. He was the first pastor. People don't realize this, James and Jamal and the was from Savannah. You know when the first Martin Luther King beret was? The first Martin Luther King beret was in Savannah, Georgia. And I was on the float with some blue jeans on and white shoes. Reverend Mitchell started the first Martin Luther King Day beret. He served the community. He did everything he needed to do to get this community right. People didn't like him. They lied on him. They talk about him. I mean, they destroyed his man's name, but you know what? He kept his head up high. And he will always be one of my heroes, period.
Bernard, his son. And this is a shout out. I want y'all, when you get off of this tonight, go Google It As Well. I mean, YouTube It As Well. Right? His son, Benny Mitchell Jr., we grew up together. I used to go right there when they were in Liberty City. I went and me and Benny grew up there. Benny did a documentary on his daddy.
Yeah.
I want to know, Savannah, Georgia, why have we not aired that documentary? I had this brother's documentary in Virginia. Savannah, Georgia, step up. That documentary talks about that. Benny Mitchell wasn't scared. It's the reason why John Recycles got removed. But I ain't going to digress. I'm not going to go there. But no. Bernard, you're right. When people didn't have nuts, Reverend Mitchell had them.
Let's go there. At the end of the day, Reverend Mitchell, he married me and my wife at Connors Baptist Church. He changed Savannah, and they don't give him. He was one of the when I say pastor, he was more than a pastor. He was a friend. Yeah. He was somebody that got it done. You talking about Benny Jr. Yeah. You talking about his sister Bernita, his wife was Mitchell, all of them. They was the first family of Savannah, but they didn't give this man credit was credit is due.
Yeah. Matter of fact, 37th is supposed to be MLK, not East Broad. So, hey, Bernard, I'm glad you brought it up.
Yeah.
I should have. Y'all talking about the ministers who are not doing the job. I just want to let y'all understand, give y'all some clarity with regard to the ministers not doing their job. They are acting like people from Tompkins High School. That's how people from Tompkins act too. I'm just
I
throwing it out
agree.
there. That's a
Touchdown.
Tompkins High School mentality. Good people y'all talking about. I'm glad y'all know that.
Hey, but
Hey,
you know what?
hey, Benny wasn't. Benny wasn't well.
I'm back.
Hey, let's hope he's still awake tonight, y'all.
Hey, you know what?
Because I'd be up 4 o'clock in the morning.
Jamal, why you wanna bring that up? Let me tell you right now.
Because God told me to do that. God told me to do that. God said, tell them. And I said, yeah, Lord.
Hey, but you
This
know,
is God.
Tucking High School,
Sweet baby Jesus.
organization. I would say, hey, I ain't want to say this, but you brought it up, man. You made me mad.
Don't come to Wednesday now. That's all I'm gonna tell you right now.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Don't
Tucking
come
High
to Wednesday
School,
now. I'm trying to tell you. We get a new high school.
Hey, all I'm saying is this: back in the days, we was cool and smooth. We was the most amazing young man from Tucking. Everybody wanted the boys from Tucking High School. From Windsor, Florida, Jake, and they call us the boys of America.
Okay.
Hey, we lived in the hood.
The boys of South America. The boys of South America.
Google.
Y'all know
Google
it's 2 high schools nobody ever went to. I hear about. That's Tompkins and Grove.
Hey, you know who was the president? Jules Hall was the president of the Smooth Brothers, buddy. And we was. It don't get started until we walk in the gym and everywhere we went. Jamal, so you get it straight, you little warrior. Hey, next Sunday, producer. Next Sunday, meantime, between time.
The producer on break.
Oh, okay. She on break. Okay.
No, I'm just playing. I don't know.
Hey, there she go.
Oh,
Hey,
Lord.
yeah.
Why y'all got this? What the what?
That's
okay,
it.
producer, first of all, you need to screen these things.
We going deep.
Hey,
I ain't even.
Can a man be a B.I.?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Hey, you know what?
I don't understand.
I'm gonna go last, but
I'm gonna go last.
Since I'm a great host, I'm gonna go let the visitor, Mr. V, answer that for the first.
So we talking Monica Lewinsky deep or the other? Like I'm lost.
No, I'm Mr. V on our show. Mr. V, go ahead, Mr. V.
Yeah, well. Here's what I think. I think what we've gotten away from, as men, we've gotten away from raising boys to be men, and we just allow these boys to raise themselves. We allow women to raise boys. No disrespect to the women, but we got to stand up as men. I don't care what your color is. We got to step up as men and start raising these boys to be men. You look at them now. The way we grew up, we learned how to grow up on the streets, on the basketball court, and in the barbershop.
Yeah,
that's what we learned. Now you can't. These boys don't cut grass. They can't play outside. Hell, they can't even wear the basketball shoes outside. They got to wear. Get back to raising boys to be men and stop letting these boys think they grown.
Right.
Sometimes you got to hit them in the chest. Like Richard Pryor said, you got to let
hit them in the chest.
Got to put them in that
Not
chest.
Bernie Mac type.
That's it. That's what I think. That's
yeah. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
On the end of the day. Hey, what about you, JB? What about you, JB?
They call it the breast milk syndrome.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Breast milk.
Oh Lord, Jesus.
The breast milk syndrome. It's these new age kids that's still in their mother's mouth. And like you said, they need to grow up and be men. Being a mama's boy back in the day when we was coming up, we didn't have a problem being a mama's boy because we was there to protect our mom. We was there not to let our mom down. We was there to do the right thing. You was going to go to college or go into service. You was going somewhere. Nowadays, These kids don't know what the hell they want to do. They're running the street, they're running wild. And if you want to use that BITCH, you normally get that after somebody done did something to you who you trusted. And you have to call them a BITCH because you thought that they was in your corner. You thought that they was a family member. You thought that they was a good friend. And it turned out to be a BITCH.
Right.
And these young kids are acting like that each and every day. They would turn on the first corner with the sight of anything. They would turn the corner. They don't follow through on nothing. Don't follow through with their girlfriends. Don't follow through with their wives. They don't follow through with nothing. And that's why the women are going to women because they feel like they're getting tired of men.
Yeah.
Oh, you to the left turn?
Even the women saying you're acting like a bitch, you're acting like your mother. Stand up, be a man, take care of your family, take care of your kids, answer the phone when she call you in the middle of the night when she needs some money. Answer the phone when them kids call you and say, Daddy, I need a ride home. Stop coming up with all of these excuses and stand up and be a man and stop acting like a bitch.
Damn. hey, I hate to be the one follow that one, but I'm gonna go ahead and Jamal, you gonna follow that behind that one.
All right.
Oh, you're going to see y'all.
I would say this. It is not possible for a man to be a female dog.
I can't stand you right now. Well, it is possible. They just don't have the tail and the other parts.
That's it, Jamal?
That's it.
That's all you got? All right. Well, hey, what about you, the people champ?
I would have said something, but y'all would have got mad if I said something. And that's why I was like, okay, I ain't saying no more.
No. Listen, we on America After Dark. We gonna say what we want to say because, hey, at the end of the day, the kids should be in the bed. So tell us the truth.
A man cannot be a female dog. But if you went to Tompkins High School,
oh shit.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you went there and drank 2 more of these glasses of this damn wine, and I'm gonna get your ass. You just wait.
Hey, Bernard, all you gotta do is say how many championships has Jenkins won?
None. Hey, boy. Hey, Jamal, it's on tonight. Hey, you know you're my boy, but man, you bucking down the wrong tree. You done brought us up 3 damn times now.
But you told me.
The president of ATR is angry right now.
Yeah,
I see that picture Jamal got in the back of him with those boys' head buried in the ground. So he's supporting BITCH. Get their heads from out of the ground. Get their heads from out of the ground and raise them up and show them how to be the man. I see the picture with the boys' heads in the ground. Get them out the ground. Turn them upside down.
I'm dead. I'm weak.
You got your Elijah Muhammad head on. Turn them boys upside down and get them out the ground.
No, I do.
Hey, what about you, the people champ?
Well, I'm gonna say this because that's a loaded question.
Yeah.
But and I'm biased when I make this statement. So because I do diversity work every day. But I don't see them. I don't think gender roles apply anymore. So let's keep that in mind. That's with the more generations that come, they're moving that out the way. And I do agree with what V said. There are certain skill sets that I think males should have, right? So one thing, and I tell people this all the time, this is going to be a little longer answer. My daddy taught me how to change oil in the car, how to change an alternator, how to change a tire, all that stuff. Those are skill sets you need, how to go out there and cut the lawn. Even now when I cut the lawn, do the yard work, I have no problem with that. But like we said, there's some in this generation, if you even say something to them that's correcting them or trying to help them grow, they get offended. It's like, excuse me, y'all. And I will say this. Sometimes I'll tell our young brothers, even my nephews, stop being a bitch ass alpha. You need to grow up because I should be able to talk to you like a man, regardless of your sexual identity. I should be able to come to you as a man because I'm coming to you in love and in growth.
Yeah.
And so if you can't handle that, I need you to be a little more mindful that this is about your growth. I ain't got to tell you nothing. I can let you go out here and be a jackass, look stupid in the streets, but I'm trying to care enough about you. So I think in that regard, I think there's some basic skill sets that are missing, right?
Right.
Even with moms, I think a lot of our moms deserve crazy credit because they have left alone a lot of times to develop these skills in these young men. Because you know, we as men are looked at as sometimes leaders, and it has been women in the civil rights movement, women in modern times who are leading the charge. We've got to step up, and it starts with you developing what's called a tough skin when you're younger. You can't take everything to heart. You can't take everything personal. And when you learn those skills, along with how to be a leader, how to operate in the uncomfortable zone, I think that's some of the stuff that we're missing now.
Well, you got to do some inner searching of yourself, because you could be on a job and a person could take a lot of shit to heart on their job and they take stuff personal, you know, and then and they could be a good person. They could be a good person, but something within them, if it don't seem right to them, they take offense of it.
Yeah.
Take offense of it.
Yeah.
And they're sensitive to the whole idea. They're sensitive to criticism. They're sensitive when you're trying to give them some information. They're sensitive when you're trying to get them in the right direction. So I don't think it's so much that this is how they grew up. It's just that particular moment, somebody just want to act like a bitch because they think they can, because they don't want to listen to nobody.
Yeah. And honestly, let me get to that, JB. I had a nephew. This joker was 6'4", played basketball, big joker. And you see y'all know how big I am. And you want to do some old bad boy type stuff, but when you get caught up, now you want to cry. And when I tell you I went off, I said, you can't sit up here and want to be a big boy and do all this stuff, and now you're going to be a bitch ass when they're going to be looking for you. Don't play with me like that. Stop crying, because I'm going to beat your ass. And that's just how we got to start. That's how I come off at our young brothers. Because if there's one thing I tell them all the time, America will not treat you with the respect you deserve. So you better start manning up now and acting the way you need to act and step to the plate, because guess what? I'm not going to be light on you because the world ain't.
Yeah.
And my brother, you were saying that because your nephew went to Tompkins, that you were going to add
we ain't got no Tompkins. We Savannah High, Alfred Nuland Beach, and Windsor Park folks. So, and Grady High School in Atlanta. Shout out.
You can admit it. You can admit it. I know. You can admit it. You can admit it. You can admit it.
He went to a Catholic school.
Hey,
Lord.
Hey, I agree with everything y'all say. Hey, but hey, y'all can mute me. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to say. But I'm finna keep it real with y'all. Y'all was very political correct on every damn thing.
Well, you got me out here cussing. I ain't supposed to cuss.
Hey,
my dad told me to start cussing.
Hey, you can do whatever you want to do in America After Dark.
$2 per battery.
Time to take the clothes.
Hey, let me say this here. Yes, we got men's, they bitch. And at the end of the day, you got men's walking around with thongs on. Because that's how bitch they is. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, be a real man. If you got something to say to a man's man, don't say it behind closed door or shooting something, or email or something like that. Be a man. Be a man about it. Hey, I'm like this here. I'm a grown damn man. If I got something to say to you, I'm gonna say it to you. Yeah, go ahead and go out. I done told you I'm gonna go ahead and get in there. Go ahead and stay out.
I'm trying to participate in my hookah. I don't want America to think I'm smoking other shit.
But you know, America know. America know.
Y'all don't talk about me.
You know, at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep it real. Men, y'all need to stop being bitch. Take care of your family. Take care of your woman. Take care of your household. Take care of your job. Take care of doing what you need to do to be a man's man. I hate all these bitch ass men, man. Be a man and man up. You know what I'm saying? You around here walking around like you think you're a man. You ain't no damn man. You're a damn little boy that wearing little bikinis under the jeans and shit. You know what I'm saying?
But nah, I want to give a shout out because I see Sister Blakely watching. Go back to city council meeting, the last city council meeting. You talking about a real man? A real man is rooted in the spirit of God. Go watch her grandson pray over. Man, That's what I like to see. Our young brothers who are rooted spiritually. Because if you ain't rooted spiritually, you ain't got nothing.
Right. Absolutely.
That young brother, Alicia Blake, that brother did that prayer.
Hey, I know it. And I'm like this here. Everybody on this panel right now, I know for a fact, y'all my brothers and y'all real men. Y'all man. Y'all, what y'all say is what y'all do, and what y'all do is what y'all say. But at the end of the day, I get tired of these punk ass men, man, being a damn punk and want to hide behind these damn women. You know what I'm saying? Man, be a man. Handle your business. And stop being these little ass, wearing these little bikinis under the damn. You know, they're wearing bikinis and they're wearing thongs.
What are you mad about the bikini? It ain't blue or pink?
No, I don't know what color it is, but that shit pissed me off, man. I'm telling you.
JB, I say Banani is a thong. Thong.
But any one of us.
I think Terrell got a thong. That's why he's standing up in that camera.
Sit down, Jamal. Sit your ass down, Jamal. Hey, sit down and cut the light on. It's my damn show. Sit down.
I wear thongs. I got a whole bunch of thongs. All different color thongs.
Oh, God.
And I'm still a man.
Now you're acting like a BITCA.
Hey, sit down, Jamal. Before I send you a Christmas gift with a bunch of thongs.
But I ain't told you my size, though. I ain't tell you my size.
Hey,
I'm dead. Okay.
Thongs, you don't need no size in the thong. They're going to scrape crack in your ass.
No.
Y'all, it's
hey, you got the package up front. You got the package up front. And I'm not talking about age. You got a package up front.
Oh, God.
Listen, Lord. We done got out of hand.
What? On America After Dark? You done got out of hand? America After Dark?
Listen, hold on. Let me bring this back in. This America After Dark. Let me bring it back in. We done got out of hand now. Hold on.
Oh, Lord.
Now, I said that I wasn't going to jump in this tonight, but I could tell just by when I saw Jamal that this, you know what, was going to get out of control. So I suggest that America After Dark take control of this show and get this thing back on the road and mute Jamal.
Hey, I'm sorry. Miss Producer, let me get this show back on the right track. We done lost our mind. We done lost our damn mind.
This America After Dark.
I know it. This America After Dark, but let me get it right back on 75.
We ain't politically correct. You know that.
You damn right we politically correct. You know what, Producer?
God.
Let it get out of hand. Hell with that. Let it get out of hand.
We about to get put off air again. Y'all done messed us up.
We already got put off last week.
You gonna go for the most?
Hold on.
Oh, Lord. He gonna get APR shut down.
Listen, I told Mr. V if he come on and we'll be clean. But see, we done got
that was a lie.
That's all right. Do what you do.
Hey, you know
I'll drink to that.
Hey, Jamal, let me tell you ass something. Let me tell you, Jamal, I'm gonna get your ass now. Let me tell you something right now. Lord, I'm about to take my damn shirt off now. I'm so tired of you. Let me tell you right now, you my brother. But
you're gonna get a call, Jamal. You're gonna get a call from the producer and the owner.
Hey, you done hit Talking High School Boys one for the last damn time. Let me tell you, you drinking water. I throw Ronald Wilson ass across that fence, and I'm about to throw you across that fence when I see you again in Savannah, Georgia.
Okay. You told Bernard to beat me.
But remember, you got a UTI too because you.
Oh, y'all are scared. Y'all crazy. Y'all ain't got nobody.
Hey, I got a UTI.
Y'all got no goddamn blessing.
Jamal done had too many. You done had too many of these.
Well, y'all were talking about Monica earlier, so that's what happens.
That's right.
And she saves the protein.
Man.
I'm just saying what was on the dress.
And Bill told me. And Bill told me. This is what Bill said. Bill said, Jamal, tell Bernard, tell America to stick his tongue out.
I don't know if you want to do that now.
That's a lie. That's a lie, Jamal.
And Bill said,
"You're not gonna come on the show live, Jamal."
Bill said,
"I did not say that. Take your tongue out, Bernard. I said I did not have relations with that woman."
Jamal.
Bill said Al Sharpton had told America to like put the tongue out too on Monica Lewinsky. That's how it all got started.
Hey, y'all all know a Monica Lewinsky. Y'all know.
I don't think Jamal got his shot, and I think that's why he's talking all crazy tonight, like he got some disease, like he didn't get his shot. So Jamal, stop by the clinic in the morning and get vaccinated, because I don't know what in the world is going on with you tonight. And
Lord.
And that's straight from me, Dr. Fauci.
Hey, you know what?
Dr. Fauci, can I get that penicillin? Can I get that penicillin, Dr. Fauci?
Yeah, you need to go to you need to go to 129 West 36th Street at the filling station and get some penicillin. They're selling it in the back.
Shepherd gas.
Not the chop shop.
No, Shepherd gas station. Shepherd gas
Not the
station.
trap.
He said Shepherd gas station.
Come on now.
Shepherd gas station, 132 Stiles Avenue, where you can get your gas, your food, and much more. So stop by Shepherd gas station, Food Mart on Stiles Avenue.
Don't get started.
See, why you didn't tell me that when I had crabs? I'm like, yo.
Hey,
well, you go to Linda's for that.
Hey, once
You go to
again,
Linda's with that problem.
hey, Bernard, it's Shepherd Gas Food Mart, 1302 West Gwinnett Street at Stiles Avenue. Don't drive by, stop by. The only black-owned gas station in Chatham County. You can get your gas, your lottery ticket, newspaper, food, and more. That's Shepherd Gas
What's
Station,
the and more?
1302 Stiles
Define
Avenue.
and more.
Don't meet me there. Meet me there.
So my girlfriend, Mama, and me could have gone over there and got the penicillin and other stuff right there
look,
to deal with the crabs also.
The people want to know. The people want to know. Is it like Nancy? You can get and more?
Hey, hold on. Let me clear something out right now. Before I ask get thought, let me clear something right now. What he's saying with that guy, hey, Shepherd, we want to make sure that people don't think that Shepherd doing all this shit.
No, we just playing. Straight up. We just playing. So yeah.
I know, we just played, Mr. Shepherd. We just
playing. Okay. We just playing.
Hey, because I for real. We just playing, Mr. Shepherd.
JD, can you watch your mouth in the future?
So you scared?
Shepherd only have lottery ticket. You can buy gas and you can buy all your groceries at Shepherd. That's it.
Hey. So you scared? So you scared? You ain't bad. You scared.
I ain't scared.
You ain't bad. You scared.
Shit up.
You scared.
Hey.
You scared.
Hey.
You scared.
Hey, let's move on. We ain't got all night.
Listen. Hold on, wait a minute. I just got something. Let me say it right now.
You scared.
Hey, we're gonna be here all damn night. So I'm already drunk. Don't send me no more texts and let's move on. Don't do it. We're gonna stay here all damn night. If y'all got to go somewhere, y'all just blank your ass out and then we'll just leave on the show. All right? So
that's rude.
We're gonna be private. Hey, so y'all out there in America, don't send me no more damn text. Don't do nothing. Because this is America After Dark, and we do what the hell we want to do.
It's about the soul.
He's scared. He's scared.
Hey, I got my boy on the show. He may not come back no more, but he only in the night. And that right, Mr. B.
Hey man, I'm right here with you. I'm right here with you.
What was the first question I asked you when I met you? I said, you ain't never watched it before, hey?
No, I ain't never seen it before.
Hey, say, y'all don't send me no damn text no more. Hey, Miss Producer, let's move on to the next subject. Ask yourself, do you make it your responsibility to give back to the community if you make it? If you make it, and that's the anyway, is it your responsibility to give back to your community? Anybody can take that one. Anybody can take that one.
Let me start there.
All right, go ahead.
I think it's an obligation that if God gives you a certain gift or a blessing, that you pay it forward or pay it back. Because like I tell people, everybody needed help or everybody needed something, support system, whatever, to get where they are. And it's one of the things I always go back to. one of the things I said, if I were to win public service commissioner, we're gonna win it next time. Is we're going to develop a scholarship at every HBCU. I want every Black elected official to do this. Let's start a scholarship at every HBCU in the state of Georgia, and let's make sure we find other ways to support our communities, whether it be a foundation to make sure all light bills are paid and people are fed and homelessness is eradicated. It's our obligation that when we are given a gift by God, that we give back to people who are less fortunate than us.
You're right. You're right. What you think about that, Mr. V? What you got to say about that, Mr. V?
No, I agree with that. I think if everybody adopts the concept of always giving, serving, and loving each other, then nobody will be in need. Right. I do agree with that. You like my man said, it's an obligation. It's an obligation. You know, we sit there and you look at these guys. I use these professional athletes. You know, they spend their whole lives dreaming of making it to the next level, dreaming of doing this, dreaming of doing that. Then they make it, and then they piss it away by doing bonehead, stupid stuff.
Right.
And forgot real quick overnight where they came from. And that's
right.
that's that mentality I think these young brothers have nowadays. So I totally agree. You got to be able to, hey, once you make it to the other side of that wall, don't just look down at the other people trying to get over that wall. Reach down and help them up, help them get over there. So I'm with you on that.
Yeah, absolutely. What about you, Jamar? What you think about that, Jamar? Nut juice, Tucker Wolverine hater.
You scared?
Like,
you scared? You scared?
I can't stand you right now. I want you to know that.
Hey, Jamar. Hey,
I just want you to know that.
We know we got something next week with me and you. We got something next week with me and
That's
you.
right.
But
right.
I'm saying,
so I'm gonna say this right here. I ain't got no responsibility to look out for nobody. If Negroes don't want to do nothing, I ain't got responsibility. So I ain't got no responsibility. It's about me and my car, me and my son. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gotta do nothing for them other Negroes that like that. They don't want nothing. Y'all want nothing anyway. They want my stuff anyway. They want my stuff. They want my stuff, but they won't even get my UTI. I try to give them my UTI. They don't even want my UTI.
America, his opinion is his own damn opinion. Jamal say,
where did my brother go? Where's the people champion? Where did he go?
Let me just say that.
Sit back to the community.
I have to go off camera because I enjoy my hookah. I ain't trying to, people like to tell a lie. You know, the motherfucker was on there smoking shit. No, I ain't with that. I don't want to bust her on the head, so I gotta make sure, See, my dad told me about talking all crazy like that. Y'all just bring it out, man.
Hey, Jamal right here running all the way from Hilton Head to Florida to Savannah to Johnny's son.
He got them homes.
He just said on America After Dark, he ain't giving back shit to y'all. And he don't want y'all. And he don't want y'all to vote well. Hey, go ahead, JB. Boy, that Jamal on the reels. Boy, you ready tonight? God damn. You should make one. Hey, you should miss one show all the time. Go ahead, JB. Get it out, Ninja.
He muted.
He mute.
He need to unmute himself.
Who unmute him?
You mute.
Unmute himself.
Mute. Hey,
you mute.
The word that just came out of Jamal's mouth, and I know that's not the true words, but you got people like that.
JB, hold on. You was mute and we didn't hear you, so you got to start over.
I think God is coming on.
You was mute.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead and start over.
I'm just saying what Jamal just said, and I know it's not the truth because we know Jamal Hart, but there are plenty of people that actually think like that they don't have to give back. They look at it, this is my money. I shouldn't have to give back. And there's a lot of people that we know that lived in Savannah that was athletes and left Savannah and didn't do a damn thing for Savannah. Michael Jordan really didn't do anything for anyone until he became an owner. He didn't do anything when he was coming up in college. He didn't do anything when he was in the pros. Now he's doing it. So when you sit around and expect for these athletes, expect for these entertainers to build up your neighborhood, it'll never get built. That's a good thing if they do come back and give and serve and help their community. But if you're sitting there waiting on them to do that, that might not never happen. So what Jamal just said, even though I know he was just kidding, we know it's hot, but you got people like that don't give a damn about no one but themselves. They're not going to help you. It's their money. They made their money. They're going to supply their family, and that's it. They're not going to come back to Savannah and build a hotel. They're not going to come back to Savannah and build a complex. They're not going to come back to Savannah and build a homeless shelter to try to help people. They're just not going to do it. So we have to have that mindset that everybody is not going to do it.
JB, to add that, to whom much is given, hey, y'all know the rest.
Yeah. Hey, what did you got to say to the people, man?
No, that's all I'm gonna say. To whom much is given.
Yeah,
We started off with the pastors and all that. That applies to them. You leading the flock, but yet I ain't seen when is the last time, and I'm not shouting out everybody, but I don't mind speaking my mind.
Yeah.
Church is going back to them, pastors. When the last time y'all had a voter registration drive? When the last time you coordinated people to the polls? When the last time you got involved with political issues that have impacted your community, like East Bus, etc.? Step up.
Yeah.
Hey,
and you're right.
Hey, the black church speaks for the community. It's supposed to motivate and rebuild our community. That's what the black church is supposed to do.
Better yet,
you're sitting there waiting on those athletes to come back to rebuild.
JB, better yet, why is Pastor Leonard Small the only pastor involved, from my knowledge, visibly involved with weeping time? Shout out. If your toes got stepped on, and go to the doctor. Because at the end of the day, if you ain't stepping up for your community, then who in the hell are you serving?
You're right.
And you got a lot of people that want to be left anonymous, and they donate a whole bunch of money. And we might accuse some people never knowing that they're the one who actually is funding and giving money to the community. Right. So you have to be careful with that as well.
And I understand.
Well, why you gotta hide it?
Yeah.
Well, it's not so much.
If you for your people, you for your people. If you're not, then step away. That somebody gonna be willing to step up.
If you helping, some people want to be left anonymous. Some people want to be left in the night because they're not foot soldiers. They rather have the foot soldier to go out there and do that, and they would donate the money. So if you're giving them money and you don't want your voice to be heard, I accept that as well.
You're right, and I understand that. But I'm gonna say this here, and that's why I'm going last, because I always go last, because I'm gonna bring some shit to some reality shit.
You just like to stir the pot.
I know it. That's all. So I'm gonna say this here. I understand y'all make a great point, but I want to address I got two things I want to address, and it's like this here. Yes, it's like if you make it, and no matter what, it can be basketball players, it can be entertainers, it can be rappers, it can be any way you make your money, anyway, and us. And one thing about us, everybody on this program is very, we comfortable with our life. We comfortable financially, and we comfortable, and we give back. We give back in so many ways. We give back from coaching, and we give back from just teaching, and we give back to everything that was possible to give back. And I understand that. If you do it better than anybody else, I don't think it's your right to give back. But I think it's the best thing too is to give back to your community, to help your kids and show them that, hey, we love you. Give it to them, and this is what we love. And at the end of the day, I'm not pressing nobody to give. But at the end of the day, it's not your responsibility to give back. But I think it's your responsibility to give back to your community. I'm gonna address something what James had addressed, and me and him always going back and forth. I get so goddamn tired of people saying Michael, and I know this dude personal. I get tired of people saying Michael Jordan didn't do this, or Michael Jordan didn't do that, and Michael Jordan. Let me tell you something. This damn man give more than people think they do. It's like you say, people who give but don't want to be noticed that they give. And from day one, this brother gave. From day one, he's not one the type that gonna go to say, "Oh, I give this and I do this and I do that." It's at the end of the back when we was growing up, and Mr. V and Jamar and all us know. There's certain things back in the days that you want to say but couldn't say because at the end of the day, you know how it is. It's like, but we don't have to go do a damn press conference and say I give $1 million to the boys club or I did this. This brother have game, James. Trust me. And you only seen it now because he's the owner, but he have give. He have give. Let me tell you this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. Let me tell you this him. This brother gave this lady, I guarantee you, and it's a true story. This lady was about to lose her home. And she was from North Carolina, Wilmingtonburg, North Carolina, where he from. And she was going to be homeless. And they was like, hey, what I'm going to do, Michael Jordan gave this woman $1 million to this family. And they living happily ever after right now because of his $1 million that he gave to this family. So y'all, I'm going to tell America, stop knocking Michael Jordan because he didn't say or speak up, because in politics, he didn't speak up for this and he didn't speak up for that. At the end of the day, it is what it is, but he did give. So stop knocking the damn brother when you don't know behind closed door. And that's all I got to say about this shit.
It would be nice if 100 people agree with you. 75 might agree with you. But
I don't give a damn whether they agree but don't agree.
You got to keep.
You
got to keep in mind,
producer.
You got to keep in mind.
One person agree.
25.
I don't agree with you.
Hey, listen. Wait a minute. I get tired of this political red bullshit. At the end of the day, people need to know what people do. Just because you don't know what people do. Just because you don't know what people do or anything, don't criticize people. Don't criticize people because you don't know. Because that behind closed door, they are doing something. But they don't have to be running around getting on grand stages and want to pat on their damn back.
Why you so loud, man?
We just had someone at the bottom say, why don't he speak up?
He's making me mad.
I ain't making you mad. This is what we do. You can agree to disagree.
Right. I understand.
Out of 100 people, you're going to get 25 that's going to disagree with you.
Right.
Regardless whether you know him or not. Someone just stated at the bottom, why don't he speak up? So when you're reporting news that America is giving, and then somebody else gonna report news that I don't think America is giving.
Listen,
it's gonna be different, and you have to accept the difference that some people might not think he's doing something. And
raise up.
Hey, Mr. Producer, bring that comment back up. Bring that comment back up, Mr. Producer. Bring that comment back up.
Hey, Razor.
They say, why won't he speak up?
Right.
Okay, let me say this here. Hey, what's up, Sherman? Let me say this.
What's up, Sherman?
No, what up, Razor? You gonna give because you gonna donate to that job for all that cursing you doing.
I'm gonna donate. You're right. I'm gonna give him $100 for that job. But I'm saying, your damn G's got me wrong. Hey, let me say this here.
Your blood pressure going up.
I know.
Oh snap.
Hey, the
it
comment
would be America if it wasn't juicy.
Listen, the comment was,
You're hard back there trying to make shenanigans. I see Julius Hall.
Hey, why he don't speak up? At the end of the day, is this, Miss Lady. Sometimes just because
you don't talk about all the women like that now.
Huh? No, I'm saying, Miss Lady, just because
that is all the woman, Alicia Blakely, ain't no Miss Lady.
Oh, hey, just because he don't speak up. Just because he don't speak up in public, he do speak up. He really and truly do. I'm telling you, this man give every year millions and millions of dollars. Matter of fact, he just gave something to the Black College Association. At the end of the day, you don't have to be a person to speak up on social issues. That's why he got me. That's why he got Jamal. That's why he got RG. That's why he got James. That's why he got Mr. B. That's how he got Sherman. He got other people that gonna speak up for him. That's just the way he is. He was growing up like.
Well, let me say this, Bernard, and I think this is where people have the issue. And because James said it, my thing is, I don't care whether you speak up or not. I don't. I think where people have a problem with that particular individual is he has garnered what it has appeared to be. And JB, help me if I'm wrong.
Go ahead.
Is that he has appeared to have garnered all of this wealth from basketball and shoe endorsements from Nike.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got all this, then why not do this? But I agree is what you said and what JB said. Some people, they don't want that pat on the back. And I'm with that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's what some people have issues that you spoke up when we were buying these Nikes and standing in line and buying Jordans but not voting. But then again, I also agree that I don't really need all that. I'm comfortable with what I'm doing.
Hey,
Hey,
you're
Jamal,
right.
those cursing fines need to be paid up so Jamal can go on his date.
Hey,
We'll see if his nut juice work.
what you
to go
say?
on that trip to Vegas.
JB, what you would say?
Hey, throw it back up there, Julius.
Throw it back up, producer.
Those cursing fines need to be paid up so Jamal can go on his date. So to see if he can see if he has his nut juice working.
They scared, Jamal. They scared.
Let me tell you right now. I ain't paying
Ain't
enough
to
for
go to
Jamal
Vegas.
no more.
It ain't enough to go to Vegas.
Well, I'm a travel
Ain't
agent.
enough
I'll
to go
get you
to
to Vegas cheap. I'm a travel agent now.
We can go some other place though. We can go some other place. We can go to heaven.
We wasn't sending
Check
you to
out Great
Vegas, Jamal.
Spirit
We
Travel.
said that we was going to send you on that date.
Hey.
Oh yeah. I'm just saying. I go on a date to heaven.
I can't stand you right now. Just let you know that. I just want you to know.
We need to go back to that cursing fund so we can start collecting that money.
We ain't sending Jamal no damn way. Jamal done talk about Tompkins the whole night.
Jamal, come see me at Great Experience Travel. We'll make it. We'll get you going.
What is the name for Tompkins? What is the nickname for Tompkins High School?
The Frog.
UTI High. UTI High.
Jamal, what's your problem with us, man? Come on,
that was dirty as hell.
Hey,
y'all dirty.
Never won nothing in Savannah. Jenkins ain't never won nothing in Savannah.
They said
y'all graduation rate was 5% at Tompkins. That's what Jamal told me. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That ain't
when you talk about something so much, that person want to be that.
I know.
I think Jamal wanted to go to Tompkins.
Well, he told me the graduation rate was 5%. But it ain't in the 5th district, so I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Sherman popped out or popped in?
I'm in here. What you want?
We don't see you, Ninja.
Hey, I'm a ninja.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I just want to say, why we always took Jenkins girls, man.
Because we stuck in high school.
Man, that's
all.
Hey, whipping their butt and ball and taking their girl.
Lies.
Hey, that's a fact. Fact
they
check
don't
that, bro.
come on in a minute to get y'all.
Hey, that is
exactly what I mean.
Hey, that's not fake news.
This man talking behind the scenes, so I don't know if he's even giving.
Look.
But you know what? At the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you right now, and y'all may get mad, but Tuck and Wolverine took every damn body girls or high school because we were smooth and cool.
You got that right.
So stop punking us out, Jamal.
I bet y'all ain't go to the beach high. They would beat y'all down.
Beach?
Oh,
yeah. They would beat y'all down.
Yeah, you hit
we got
come on, man.
St. Vincent.
I bet you ain't come to Windsor Forest because it was too far.
Hey, they were the main one was the forest.
No, y'all come to Windsor Forest now. You ain't come out there now.
Hey,
y'all went out there in 83. Y'all ain't coming 2000.
Hey, I remember I took one of the main majorettes from them.
No, bro, no, we had that lane. That's how you know your line.
Hey, Jamal, we took them right to South Carolina in your whole state.
I'm on the phone with God. God is saying, Bernard, what size drawers do you wear? Because he's gonna get you some gasoline drawers. You're going straight to hell. That's what God said. Okay, thank you. Sweet baby Jesus. Thank you.
Let's move on.
I cannot. Lord.
Let's move on. Let's move on to the next subject.
Go ahead, JB.
Jamal,
I think JB's guest has a comment.
Hey, next,
what you talking about, America?
What you talking about, America?
Fake politicians.
You know what? Let me look at my clock. Oh, we got time. Hey, I'm gonna let.
Yes,
Hey,
we
hey,
have
Do
some
we
fake.
have
We
fake
have some fake politicians.
Yes.
I'm gonna let.
We have
Hey,
some.
I'm gonna let any one of y'all can take. Hey, I'm gonna let Mr. V. Mr. V, since you're the guest, and I know we acting a fool, and I know you sitting back there being as cool as you being. We're gonna let you go ahead and talk, Mr. V.
They ain't
Go
got
ahead,
no
Mr.
kind
V.
of
Go
cool.
ahead and talk.
No, yeah, you know there's fake politicians. I mean, we don't even have to spend a whole lot of time on that one. They all fake. They're gonna tell you what they want you to know. They're gonna tell you what they want you to hear just to get that vote. Then when they get in the office, I don't care who they are, they're not gonna fulfill all the promises and lies that they tell you before they get in the office. We can say what we want to, but they're not gonna do it.
Right.
So yeah, they all fake to me. That's all I got to say about it.
Yeah, you're right. And you know what? Hey Sherman, I'm gonna let you go on this one since you know a lot of them. Go ahead, Sherman.
What's the question?
Hey,
Sherman.
Oh
fake
no, you did.
politicians.
Oh heck no. Oh
Fake
no,
black
no,
That was JB guess.
Go ahead,
JB,
Sherman.
what your guess?
what was the question?
The question was, what you talking about America? Do we have fake politicians in America? And you know a lot of them. So go ahead and discuss that, Sherman, in Minnesota. He's in Minnesota, Minneapolis.
It's Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Minneapolis,
Right.
Minnesota. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Man, we got issues here, just like everybody else. Hey, the bottom line, I answer that's an easy question for you, especially in today's politics. You got a lot of self-serving people. They're not serving the people; they're serving self.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you can see look at how things are right now. You can't even get nothing done at a national level. People suffering, people hungry, people losing jobs, people walking away from jobs. And I don't care if you're left, rights, or whatever. It's about the people. When it's for the people and by the people, right? It's supposed to be. That's not happening. You know, you got all these egos, you got all this arrogance, and then who's suffering? The people.
All right.
Like you said, you know, you see majority of them. You see them when it come time, like my man said, election time. Yeah, they want to be your best friend. They're up in the churches, this and that, asking for money. But after that, it's like Casper, and they ain't even friendly. I'm gonna leave it at that, bro.
No.
I give you that one.
Yeah, I like that one.
That was
Go
good
ahead,
one,
Jamal. Go ahead, Jamal. I like that one, Sherman. Go ahead, Jamal.
The fake politicians here have gone to Savannah High School.
Why? Why?
I guess it's in their DNA.
You know what? This damn Jamal.
Now it's gonna be at least 2 politicians gonna be mad about that. About 3 or 4 gonna be mad about that.
Hey,
I'm just saying. Now
I'm gonna say this here.
the good politicians, the good politicians go to Herschel V. Jenkins High School.
And was far.
Hey, you know what? Let me tell you something right now.
Can they spell politician at Herschel V. Jenkins?
They can't even spell politician.
No, I didn't hear. What you say? What you say?
He said, "What's y'all SAT scores?"
1400.
He said average, not yours. The average.
The average is 1390. 1390.
Third grade.
1390.
Hey, you know what? Hey, I ain't even gonna say. I'm gonna leave that. Hey, I got some shit for you later on the show, Jamal.
Oh Lord.
Hey, go ahead. Hey, the people. Go ahead.
All right, let me bring it back right here. So let me say this here. One thing my mom and dad always taught me, and I'm the more radical one of our family all across the board,
right,
is that regardless of what your values are, and regardless of what you stand for, you stand for it and you don't waver regardless. It's taught me that sometimes you're going to stand alone, period. And I value that. You don't see that anymore in public leaders. That's why I always tell people I'm a public leader, not a politician. You will never, rarely, if ever, will you ever see me back down. That's why one of the reasons why I don't mind coming on shows like this, because I'm going to speak my mind. You can support me or not. I'm actually going to be in an election come January. Yeah. But one thing will never change is my conviction and my commitment to the people. The brother said it before me, said it right. If you go into public leadership and you sell your people out, That's what we were talking about earlier. You're a bitch. If you go into public service, you are in service to people, not yourself. And when you lose sight of that, you might as well step aside because you're serving nobody. And God doesn't look favorably on that. Let's add all this back up together. So, if you stand for what you stand for, don't waver because some money in your face. Don't waver because, all of a sudden this person on the other side of the fence gonna offer you something because the grass is greener. Stand in what you believe in, and that's that.
Yeah, and you're right. Case closed. Hey, what about you, JB?
Lord, don't get my school tore up.
I know it. Hey,
you like you get ready to burn it,
boy.
Don't burn that shit now. I'm gonna mess you up.
Hey, Jamal, hey.
Burn it and see what happens. Then Bernard jump your ass.
I know it. Hey, I invited. Hey, let me say this here. I invited my brother, Mr. V, on this show. And the way we acting, it may be our
burn it, see what happens.
show.
Burn it, goddammit. You see what happens.
Be a peopletician, not a politician.
Yeah,
you burn him up.
Who does it? Hey, this Alice.
That's Miss Blakely again.
Boy, she on it. She on it.
You burn that shit, you go into the kitchen. You know what that means.
Hey, I know. We're gonna have to invite her on November the 30th, which is gonna be ladies' night. We're gonna have to invite her on the show.
No, you want you want all the women to come home.
I want all the women to come on.
Hey.
November the 30th, Friday, the last Friday in November.
I don't know if you can handle it now.
After dark.
I don't know if you can handle it now.
I can handle it. Hey, I ain't gonna be handling because we're gonna have all the ladies. You know those ladies, boy, they can talk. I got plenty of them.
You want them toes though. You want to see toes. Toes.
No, I am hey, on a private thing, I don't want to see the toes. I suck the toes. Get it right now, RG. Get it right. I don't want to see.
He let them toes and carry you.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Don't get me started. Hey,
toes and carry you.
We can go to the hot topic.
Yeah, I'll make it short. Fake politicians tell good stories. They tell good stories and they have you to go out to the poll and vote. And I know all of y'all voted for Biden, and I ain't gonna tell you who I voted for.
Not everybody.
You got faked out. Just listen to the stories. Listen to all the promises that they're gonna tell you. And what have they delivered? What have they delivered? Mm-hmm. That goes all the way down to your local politicians.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave it at that so we can move on.
Mm-hmm. Miss Producer, hey,
I want it for Judge Brown.
Hey, I'm gonna piggyback on all this, and all y'all answer all the questions.
Hold on,
what I was about to say. I'm gonna say this here.
I'm gonna kick his ass.
I know it. Hey,
don't you burn that on my show.
Hey, we have
y'all the lost B. V I got tired of y'all mess.
I think I already done got in trouble, so I ain't gonna mess with the fake politician. But I'm gonna say this here.
Say what you gotta say. They ain't got to look him.
Listen, I'm gonna say this here. On a serious note, I'm gonna say this here. Just like you got bitches, you got fake politicians at the end of the day. You got these politicians, right? They want to walk in the parade. They want to say, we're going to do this here. And they want y'all to vote for them. I don't know. What's the man's name? I don't know his name. Van Johnson. I don't know his name. I don't know. And at the end of the day, it just kills me. It just kills me.
You ain't gonna talk about Jamal Mayer like that.
It just kills me. Stop going to people, knocking on people's doors, right? You knock on these people's doors, you send them a mail and say, vote for me and I'm gonna do this here. At the end of the day, you ain't gonna do shit. You ain't. I'm telling you right now, on a serious note, at the end of the day, don't always vote for people that look like us and talk like us and smell like us and think they're for us. Because at the end of the day, they're not for us.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? They're not for us. All they want to do is get your vote and pretend that they're gonna do something for you. But when they go down to Savannah, Georgia, in the city hall or anyway, they want to spend $83,000 on an office to
But
come on.
nah. Let me say this too. It ain't all on him. It's on the voters.
Yeah.
Just like hold on. If I want y'all to go YouTube what Kasim Reed, and this is an example I'm making. Look at what Kasim Reed did to the elderly people in Atlanta, and how many people voted for him and almost put him back in the mayoral seat.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just blame the idiots that are in the seats. You got to blame the idiots that go vote for him. Because the same person you're mentioning, love him to death, but I'm gonna be real because I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't hold my tongue.
No, go ahead.
Hold on. If LeBron James ain't producing for the Lakers, they're gonna put him on the bench.
Yeah.
So if the voters saw in the second district that person was producing, then why are you gonna put him back in the game?
Yeah.
So I ain't blaming the player. I'm blaming the people who support the player.
Right. And you're
Bernard.
right. Hold on, Jane. Let me say this here. Okay. RG, he's running for the 5th district. And I know damn well he's going to do what he need to do to make sure it's right. And then we got Jamar. I don't know what he's running for, but whatever he's running for, he's going to be the best man doing what his job. You got two people in Savannah, Georgia, and along with the support that we have, hey, Savannah, Georgia, go out and vote for the right people. Stop voting for the bullshit that people tell y'all. At the end of the day, you got the you got people on the school board, which is Miss Tanya Hall, doing a great damn job. And then you got one of the this what kills me. This guy here, man, and y'all always say I'm kissing his butt, but I'm kissing his butt. I guarantee you, if this guy, Jules Hall, would have been mayor of Fort Whitworth, everything would have changed. Stop knocking.
That's why Bernard got the best intro.
Stop knocking people past. Stop knocking down people past for what they do. People make a mistake. Everybody in this country make a mistake. And everybody deserves a second chance. But y'all so too good and Drew, these so-called ninja wanna always feel like, okay, I'ma kill you because you done did that and done did that.
No, I don't want y'all to do that, man.
Seriously, at the end of the day, stop. Realize who you voting for and vote for the right people and stop voting for the people that look like you. At the end of the day, that's all I got to say. And I'm coming back to run for mayor of Savannah, Georgia, and we're gonna have a goddamn party.
Now, this is real for real now.
You got my vote. But I want to say all politicians are not bad politicians. So I don't want your audience to go away with thinking that we bashing politicians, because when I lived in Atlanta, I voted for John Lewis. And if I lived in Minnesota, I'll be voting for Mrs. Omar. So there's some great politicians out there. We just happen to know a lot of bad ones.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about real, I'm going to show you how you tell a real, quote unquote, real, or somebody who's going to stay committed. Anybody who's not afraid to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
For example, or anybody who's not afraid to speak their mind. Like I said, you can go back and pull the records and you can look forward to now. I'm going to be on about it. And I'm going to still speak my mind. It may not be politically correct and I might use a few cuss words. But at the end of the day, I'm going to stand for the students of Chatham County, period. And when you find people who are that committed, that's when you got somebody who's going to be solid, regardless of if they got to stand alone or not. Because I'll tell you one thing, I stood alone many a times. And if it's for the right reason, I'm going to stand alone again.
You're right.
I think that's I think that's how they all started out. And somewhere down those back halls where that money been changing hands.
Yeah, you're right.
They end up getting corrupt.
Yeah.
But when you realize this, though, you're right, JB. When you realize that people are more important, let me tell you something. Just to be real, I had my dream job, paying me what I wanted, living in Virginia. I left that whole job to make sure my mom and daddy okay. When you find people who are committed to people and not money, that's the people you want to stand on the side of. Money you can get anytime, but you can't replace a human being.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And at
That's
the end
real.
of the day, hey, RG, I want to say this here too. And people don't realize when you are a caregiver for your wife, or you a caregiver for your mother or your father, that's the hardest job in the world, because you being a caregiver, giving your time to make sure that person is safe and healthy, and you don't know when that person's gonna leave you at the end of the day. And people don't realize it. People can always say, oh, this and that, but until you in that person's shoe, and if you don't know it, then shut the hell up. At the end of the day, we're gonna vote for RG for District 5th in Savannah,
Man,
Georgia.
listen.
He's the right man, and he gonna serve Savannah right. At the end of the day.
And you was talking about somebody else near us on this show. We need to line them up for something else, but we'll talk offline
I
about
know
that.
we're gonna talk about that. So
Hey,
we're
and
gonna talk
We
about
need
that
some
at
city,
the end of
hey,
the
we
day.
need some city leadership.
Yeah. Yes.
even though he got his pipe in the background smoking, and it's just a pipe, keep in mind, Marion Barry, remember what he used to do?
Don't
We
go
kept
there.
putting
But
them,
you know what?
Jay,
That's
we
a good
kept
point.
putting him in
My
office.
thing is, but no,
Don't go there,
We
Jay.
kept
my
putting him
thing
in
is,
office because he was
honestly,
doing
real
his
talk.
job, and the black
Real
community
talk.
loved him.
We need to learn. We need to learn to keep people private shit out of public.
There
shit.
you
That
go.
should
There you go. We
never
ain't
been a
gotta go
thing.
there. Then we
Because
gotta go
guess
there.
what? Because guess what? None of your surgeons, doctors, lawyers are doing the same thing. But we don't
Right.
want to pull it up because they're on the other skin complexion. Don't play with me.
Right.
And
And at
those
the end
are
of the day, is this,
and,
Jay.
and
Jay,
those
hold
are the
on,
ones
Jay.
those are the ones they're going to keep voting for because
No.
they helping
Hey.
they helping the black community no matter what bad stuff they did.
Right.
They for the black community and they putting them in there.
Hey, and you absolutely right. I understand what JB saying. I understand this.
So keep
But at the
smoking your
end of the
pipe.
day,
We're gonna
it's this
put you in
here.
office.
Listen, at the end of the day, it's this. Okay. I ain't running for the office, but I'm an American After Dark, and I'm a freak. And then next subject, producer. Hey,
Move.
I tell y'all about that shit with a
Thank
there
y'all,
you
Lord
go.
Jesus.
There you go.
Sat in that jail.
This is what I'm waiting on.
Hey, brother.
Right.
Hey,
That part.
I like a small one, brother. I usually like them old big old butts, brother. But because I was big at the time, so I
Hey.
used to like them big old butts. And I ended up losing all that weight. You see me now? I lost all that weight, so I like them small butts.
Hey,
I'm a small butt man now, brother.
Hey, you know what? I'll let all y'all go first. I will piggyback it.
Why he always got to go first on the sexual stuff?
No. Hey, I'm gonna go first on this one.
You
Jamal, Mr. V, the people person, JB. I'm gonna go first on this one here.
I know you do.
Let me tell you this here.
That
Don't
was so
interrupt.
fucked up and rude.
Hey, don't interrupt, goddammit. Don't interrupt. Hey, let me tell you why. This shit that got me. Don't interrupt me. Now let me tell you why. I love a big, juicy ass
Heavenly God.
turkey.
Heavenly God.
Woo! Hey,
I'm coming to you right
I'm
now.
saying this. I love a big ass. I love to hold it, kiss it, smell it,
You put your
rub
mouth
it
on
down. At the end of the day, that's me.
You taste it.
I love to sleep at night with a
Put your head on
ass right by my side. Don't interrupt me. Don't
You put your
interrupt me.
head.
I love to. Hey, that's what I do. Why in the hell I need a little? Why in the hell I need a little ass little than mine? I don't need that.
TMI.
TMI.
You don't know
love
nothing
it.
about love. You don't know
live it.
nothing about
Love
love.
booties matter too.
That's right. That's right.
You discriminatory. You are racist something.
Hey,
Yeah, it sound racist.
hey,
It's
I
sexist.
sound. Hey,
Bootyist.
I don't sound racist. I sound like I love a big ass. Hey,
Just because
Lord,
you love it,
fix it,
there's
Jesus.
no reason for you to knock the other one.
I can knock the other one. What you talking about? What the hell I need a little? Hey, I like what I like, James. Let me tell you
And then
something
you-
right. I
If you
like
like
what I
If
like.
you like a big butt, then you shouldn't comment on a small one.
Yes, I can. If I like a big ass, I'm going to comment on a big ass and I'm going to comment sweat. If you like a small ass, that's you like a small ass. At the end of the day, don't tell me what I like.
He
It's
like
getting on now.
a Big Mac. He don't want no
I love
double
a Big Mac.
cheeseburger.
I don't need no goddamn Happy
Let him
Meal.
stick with his big
He
Mac.
like a D
Listen.
cup. He don't want no A cup.
That's right. I don't need no damn Happy Meal. I need a
He
big
want
meal.
a venti, not a tall.
That's it. Don't touch me.
I land
Go
on
ahead.
Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock.
Go ahead. Hey, go ahead, RG. I think me and you are the same. Go ahead, RG. Go ahead.
Hey, I'll defer to Amir.
Go ahead, Amir.
I believe in love.
What you say?
I believe in love.
Oh, shit. You know what? Let me tell you about Jamal.
Touchdown,
Boy,
Jamal.
He pissing me off. He pissing me off. He pissing me off on my own goddamn show. You pissing me off, Jamal.
Touchdown, Jamal.
Hey, you getting like James. Y'all around here on my show with that
I need love.
shit.
I kind of like you now, Jamal. You said the right thing on that.
Hey, you know what? Hey,
I
let's
like
go
Buck.
to the visit.
I like big butts. I cannot lie. Hey.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, man. What the hell? What the hell? I need a damn skinny butt that's
Hey.
name is get to the door. Come on
The
now.
people want to know. The people want to know. Twerker or non-twerker?
I like a big.
Hey,
I like a
I
big
love the
twerker.
twerker. Hey, I love the
How they
twerker.
twerk? Show me how they twerk. I need
Hey,
one
hold
of
on,
them.
hold on.
My brother's gonna give you a big twerk because he know how to twerk. Now that's a twerk.
Okay,
That's
we go. We go.
That's a twerk.
Meek, take me out, Meek. Take me out, Lord.
That's
Lord,
a
I'm
twerk.
coming home. I'm coming to see you, Elizabeth. I'm coming to see you. It's a big one.
That's my that's my brother. That's my brother. He know how to twerk. He get a big twerk, a small twerk,
I'm coming to see you, Elizabeth.
popcorn twerk,
Oh,
chicken
Lord
twerk,
Jesus.
apple twerk, chicken
Oh,
twerk.
Lord.
That's a shrimp twerk.
Oh, Lord. Y'all call Adams. I'm done. Y'all
Let
call
my
Adams.
brother, let my brother twerk because he know how to twerk.
Y'all give Omar a call. I can't do no more. I
Hey,
can't take this no more.
hey, go ahead, Mr. B.
Oh,
Go
Lord.
ahead, Mr. B.
Hey, I'm an equal opportunity employee. I don't discriminate.
Not the whole employer. You offer checks?
Either one.
Good answer.
You offer checks?
Good answer, Mr. B. Make her feel good.
Y'all, somebody call Campbell.
Yeah, make
Call
her feel
Campbell. I can't
good.
do no
Make her
more.
feel good, Mr. B. Make her feel good. Equal opportunity.
What about you, Crab Man, Jamal? Crab Man, Jamal?
I believe in love and I believe in respecting women. So I'm not concerned about any of that. I just want her to love me and I love her.
Translate that, V.
Hey, it's like this here. That's a bunch of bullshit.
Thank you, Jamal. I appreciate you
hold on,
saying
Jay.
all of that.
John Brown, let me take this here.
Go ahead. Go ahead, America.
Let me take this. Jamal, you know what? Let me tell you something right now, goddamn.
Oh, shit. Oh,
You-
why y'all cuss so much? I can't get up the floor.
I'm sorry. You've been wrecking my nerve all damn night. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you this right now.
He gonna cry when he get in the car.
Hey, that's a bunch of bullshit you're talking about. Jamal, let me tell you what Jamal like, y'all. And this don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I think he's gonna touch you on this one.
Jamal like around, beautiful, intelligent, something that gonna like whoop whoop.
Oh,
Hey, that's it.
Major
And
boy.
what he telling y'all America, he's faking it. He is. Jamal
Major boy.
in Clark. No, wait a minute. Let me tell you about Jamal. Cause that's my boy. And he don't never want to say the right thing. But I'm here to tell you, Jamal is a freak.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We ain't going there. Okay,
Hey,
move.
Jamal is a loving person.
Move.
Hey, but Jamal,
Judge.
hey, trust me. You look
Judge.
at Jamal's closet, it's a closet.
Well, I don't see no Jamal. I see a mirror, so I'm glad Jamal didn't show.
Hey, and I love him, but he pissed me off, man. He pissed me off
Well,
tonight.
I'm glad Jamal ain't coming tonight.
I believe in putting women up on a pedestal. I believe them being on a pedestal. So I'm not concerned about them twerking. I'm not concerned about them twerking. I'm not concerned about twerking. I just want loving.
Well, I don't see Jamal, but Amir, give us your demonstration of twerking. I didn't say, Lord bless your heart. Bless your Lord Jesus. Lord, fix it, Jesus.
That damn
Fix it.
Hey,
Nature Boy, I don't know if I want to get him tonight, Nature Boy. Wolfman Jack said he loved that twerking. Jamal, you keep on pushing on, Jamal. You can be on the midnight special. Keep on twerking. Keep on twerking, Jamal. We love you.
hey,
Don't let him get to you, Jamal.
hey, you know what? I love all y'all brothers. Miss Producer, hey, you doing a great job tonight. And I hope we got another show next Friday, because I don't know if we're gonna get put off this shit.
Yeah, you're
Next,
fired. You're
hey,
fired.
next subject.
Let's straighten it out. Black men and relationships.
Man,
This what we
drop
gonna
that
do.
check and all will be good.
Put it up again, Miss Producer. Put it up again.
Let's straighten it out. Black men and relationships.
You know what? I'm gonna bring Miss Producer. Come on, Miss Producer. Come on this subject here. I know last week we was talking about the young men that they don't know how to treat the black women's, and the young men they do drive-bys and all that, and they left the young women all alone to survive. And I brought Miss Producer on the show tonight to give her perspective on the young, the old, and everything. And go ahead and take over, Miss Producer.
Well, I want to kind of touch on what I said earlier. They need role models, because they don't have the guidance really. And a lot of times, if they don't see, marriage growing up, they're not going to aspire to that. They don't have that role model to kind of guide them or lead them towards that.
Yeah. And I want to say this here too, is that I know I beat them up last week, the young guys and everything. And, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 young men on this show tonight that, number one, know how to treat a woman, not whether they black woman or whatever, know how to treat a woman. At the end of the day, you treat them with respect. You love them. You know what I'm saying? And people don't realize it's this here. They go around and put us black men, like we gangbangers, we don't care about them, we treat them wrong and all that. At the end of the day, it's not all that. We know how to treat a woman. We know how to take care of our family. We know how to go beyond at the end of the day. And I'm going to piggyback on this, and I'm going to let Mr. V take over on this subject. Go ahead, Mr. V.
Well, I think I think you're right, Mr. Brown. We do know how to treat women. It goes back to what I was saying earlier about us raising men to be boys. I'm just gonna say it. I hear y'all got a cuss jar. I don't consider them cuss words. I consider them sentence enhanced. So I got to say a few words on this to enhance what I'm trying to get across.
Right.
I'm tired of the black men being punk ass men when it comes to just treating women the right way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of hearing this shit that if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. We got to get to a point where sometimes if the man ain't happy, the woman ain't gonna be happy.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a give, win-win situation. We got to stop just doing shit that please the woman. I'm gonna do it just to please her, just to make her happy. This, that, and the other, woody woo. I think that's when you become a punk ass man. I think you need to stand up, treat your woman right, treat her like she want to be treated. She needs to treat you like you want to be treated, and then everything will be all right. That's just.
Let me, Mr. Bernard, if I could chime in.
Go ahead,
I think the best, and I'll talk a lot about my daddy, 94 years old tomorrow, but the best example I've seen, the best, honestly, I don't get along with him. Well, not get along. We don't agree on most things. But the one thing I tell people all the time is 2 things you don't mess with. Don't mess with his money, don't mess with his wife. They've been married almost 70 years. And the reason why we get into it so much is because the care for my mother's dealing with, she lives with Alzheimer's, but he will not let you do anything to his wife without his approval, even if it means covering her up. That's love. That's respect, and that's honor. When we were growing up, my brother and I, nothing in that house, no decision was made until they consulted one another. That is pure deep respect and love. We don't see that anymore.
To be like
And
that.
I told him the other day, I said, even now at 94 years old, he pushes back and challenges me because he's still the head of the household. And I respect that. My role is now, hey, let me fill in and let you live a lavish lifestyle, let me run this. But that man still believes in his wife. That's love. And you talking about respect for a woman, it's unconditional love, and it's committing to those vows, those words that you say on that wedding day. And if you can't commit to that, then don't do it.
Right. You're right. Go ahead, Jamal. You're right. Go ahead, Jamal.
I believe in love. I believe in
Okay,
being
move.
true. I believe in being committed
I
because that's
believe in
love.
you and me.
And I believe
that we
you
will
love
be
that person
meet
with your
and
heart,
love
your
eternally.
mind, and your soul.
And as far as I can
Because
see,
we are
you
building
will always
something.
be
We're building
the
a great love.
one
I believe I can
for
fly.
me. Oh, yes, you
Because
will.
God
Ooh, take
God ordained us to be
it.
together and be committed. So that's what I believe and subscribe. I
Shondo,
believe in love.
Bobo.
Hey,
And
Let me
even
stop you.
people
Y'all
at
gonna get me in
Tompkins
trouble
High
so bad.
School deserve love too. Though there were lies that were uttered by Sherman with regards to that. But again, we say everyone deserves love.
hey,
Did Eve love Adam?
hey, Jamal.
Yes, it was for a
But
lifetime.
why she ate the apple?
You know what?
Why
Hey,
she ate the
No,
apple then?
she was looking out for her king. She wanted her
Well, she
king
looking for
to go
potato
first.
salad and found an apple instead.
hey, hey.
No, they had put mustard in the potato salad. She like, you know,
Jamal.
Y'all know y'all going to hell for this one.
Hey, how you? Hey, how you gonna believe in love and you got that crab juice running around?
Oh
well,
Lord.
listen. My girlfriend mama had said she had
Yeah,
loved me
Adam, you correct. These motherfuckers fool.
and my girlfriend told me she loved me too. So I'm like, okay, baby. I'm like, your
You
mama
gave me
loved me, you love
crap.
me, and like I said, my girlfriend, because she wasn't in love with her husband. My girlfriend wasn't in love with her husband.
Whoa.
So I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, okay. I'm
Wait,
like,
what?
You
Hey,
know what, Jamal?
my girlfriend was married, and so
I thought the,
but
uh,
her
the,
mama gave me crabs. So that's why I gave it to my girlfriend. She
uh,
didn't give it to her husband.
I believe we witnessing that Jamal done had too much nut juice.
hey, read, hey, Mr.
I
Producer.
believe I'm witnessing what happens when you consume too much nut juice, Jamal.
Yeah.
You don't consume too much nut juice.
Oh Lord.
well,
I'm
yeah.
gonna give you a
And
couple of
so,
tips here.
well, I'm gonna let y'all know that. And my girlfriend, her husband is
Excuse me.
a preacher, is a minister,
Oh, Jesus. Fix it,
I
Jesus.
see why
Fix
that
it.
happened.
and
Fix it.
and he got caught in the church with one of the members.
Damn. Boy, you got some
In the
deep
office or
stories
the
there,
pew?
boy. Hey,
In the office
go ahead, JB. Go ahead.
on
I'm gonna
Easter
piggyback
Sunday.
on this.
On
Go
Easter
ahead.
Sunday.
Communication.
He's risen.
If you lose it, you lose the relationship.
Right.
Communication.
I'm sorry, y'all.
If you lose it, you lose the relationship. If you don't tell me what's wrong, I can't fix it. If you don't, if
You
a
can buy
woman,
Viagra.
and that's a woman or man, a woman or man, if you don't tell that person what the problem is, you can't fix it because all it's going to do is get even worse. And
Yeah.
Oh, I got us kicked off,
if,
Lord.
if I decide to tip out, I'm not tipping out because I want to tip out. I'm not doing all these things because I want to do it. I'm doing it because I'm not receiving no communication at home. And with a man gonna think if he ain't receiving no communication at home, okay, this woman don't want me anymore. This woman don't want to be with me because she's not communicating with me. So what I supposed to do? Oh yeah, the vows that tell you you need to honor your vows and keep still and do this and do that. But at the same time, you human.
But why would you not leave though?
But if you keep if you keep pushing,
Well,
Answer that
producer gonna
question,
boost you.
James.
huh?
Why would you not leave?
The question.
Nick said, "Why you don't leave?"
Because that is the final frontier. If you're in a marriage, leave. But you made the vow to work things out for good or worse, bad or ugly. If I'm in a relationship as a girlfriend or boyfriend, of course, somebody might just pick up and leave. You might not even answer the phone because you don't have to call that person or communicate with that person no more because you just girlfriend and boyfriend. It's not that easy. I've never been married, but I'm quite sure it's not that easy just to pick up and leave. Because
You know
the
what?
communication
To go cheat.
because
You better get chopped up, cuz.
because if it's not even about cheating, that's the thing that most people always shoot through first. Oh, the cheating. It don't have to be about no cheating. Communication can destroy a marriage more than anything.
Listen,
I agree.
listen. Hey, I agree with James. Listen, I agree. Hey, let me tell you something right now. Hey, listen.
When the man,
JB, hold on, JB.
Come on, Miss
JB.
Alicia.
Hold on for a minute. Hold on. Let me address this here because this America After Dark audience. Let me address here. I understand what you're saying, but I'm speaking from a man with experience. 34. I think I've been married for 34 years than anybody on here.
That's a blessing, straight up.
At the end of the day, and I did this here to death do you part. And my wife passed away 6 years ago. To death do you part. So I have the right to say what I'm about to say.
You're right.
At the end of the day, if you and your wife are not friends, best friends, then you ain't gonna have anything. Because at the end of the day, marriage don't make a relation. Marriage don't make a marriage. It takes two people that belong together, live together, taste together, and everything. And I'm so tired of these men and women think that they can go out their way and do anything they want to do to each other. No, it's respect. It's respect. If you want to go out there and you want to cheat, then get your ass on and cheat. If you out there and you want to stay with a woman and stay with a man, then you stay with them. I'm so tired of all these people putting a label on what they can do. Like, what's your attention? Your attention is this. And this is what my attention is. If I'm in a relationship and I'm with a woman and we living together, and at the end of the day, I'm gonna marry that woman and we're gonna live happily ever after. At the end of the day, if you don't want me and if you got to cheat on me, get the hell on. At the end of the day, and let's go from a man to a woman. At the end of the day, why you gonna be with somebody just bullshitting you? You know what I'm saying? I don't care about what any damn body say. I'm telling you what I did. I stand by what I believe in. To better for worse, to death do you part. At the end of the day, hard time don't last forever. Y'all continue to be with each other and share with each other and treat each other right at the end of the day. And ain't nobody on this stand, on this platform, gonna tell me about how to treat a woman and how not to treat a woman, how the man should treat a woman. But at the end of the day, y'all won. When you marry and say I do, you won, no matter what. So at the end of the day, I'm just saying, I may be stepping on some toes or making somebody mad,
but you're right.
but I don't give a damn because I got.
No, you're right.
I done did what I had to do. If you don't love me, get the hell on.
I think you're right, but here's the thing.
Hold on, James. Hold on, James. Let JB. Go ahead, RG.
You know, here's the thing, and that's the thing people don't realize. You know, and I have one of those families where you go through these cycles of you graduate from high school, you go to college, you get married. If you ain't ready for marriage, and that's a powerful, serious commitment. See, people think of it as just this thing you do. No, what you said is right. If you're ready to commit, do that. If you're not, don't do it. You ain't nobody forcing you or holding you to gunpoint saying you got to do it. So don't put someone, and because I'm speaking for someone who's done and been on the cheating side of things on both sides.
Right.
Don't commit to something that you're not ready for. And if that means you never get married, that is what it is. But don't put somebody through all that and you ain't ready. So I totally agree with you.
Yeah, you're right. And at the end of the day, I don't like this here. I don't want people to leave this show thinking that misunderstanding what we're trying to say. But at the end of the day, it's just me and my brother. We always go back. That's just how we is. We have different opinion, and everybody only have different opinion.
Well, iron sharpens iron.
Hey, I'm like this here. I'm not telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I went through. And hey, at the end of the day, my mama raised me how to treat a woman. My mama raised me to take care of myself. At the end of the day, I don't need to, if I got somebody that's taking care of us together, then let's do that. And I'm gonna go ahead and let Miss Producer go ahead and finish it out before we go to the next subject.
Damn, I guess I ain't gonna say what I had to say.
No,
Go
go
ahead,
ahead,
Miss
JP.
Producer.
Go ahead, JP.
I don't speak on marriage. I wouldn't even attempt to speak on marriage because I ain't never been married, but I can speak on communication. And it don't always have to be about somebody going out having sex for a relationship or a marriage to end. It could be two people that just grew apart. The communication is not there. This person is working, that person is working, that person is traveling. They can't come together on anything. So it don't always have to be about sex. It don't always have to be about somebody going out there. Somebody going out there. It don't always have to be about somebody cheating.
Jay,
and that's my opinion.
Listen, I understand what you're saying, JB, but we didn't say nothing about sex. We didn't say nothing about that shit. We didn't say nothing about that. All we saying is this. At the end of the day, treat each other right, respect each other. I don't give a damn about this sex thing at the end of the day, because I can help myself when I help myself. We ain't talking about all that.
Help
at
yourself.
the end of the day,
Come
back at the end of the day. Producer, next subject. I ain't
y'all might get up all the way up.
Hey,
now you don't want to be.
Yeah, wait, whoa. Meeks.
Hey, you know what, Miss Producer? Let's skip that one.
We're gonna call Campbell and Sons on this one. Y'all cutting up.
Hey, let's skip that one because I'm
you don't want off key about helping yourself.
Hey, let's go with this one because we got 10 minutes left in the
show.
Man. What's the next chapter in your life?
Hey, go ahead, Mr. V. What's the next chapter in your life?
Well, mine is very simple. I just try to be better than I was yesterday.
Amen.
That's that.
There you go.
Amen, brother.
Yeah. What about you, Jamal?
You ain't sleep, You ain't
Jamal,
sleep.
wake up.
I'm gonna set him off.
Jamal, wake your ass up.
You ain't sleep.
You ain't
Let me tell you something about him, Bernard. I done learned this pattern. Now get your ass up and say, yo, stop. You ain't sleep. You ain't a bit more sleep than a man on the moon. And my mom would say,
hey, we're gonna let Sleepy Dog lie. There you go. He go.
He ain't sleep. All that sex talk that damn JB doing, JB done got us in trouble now.
I know. There you go. Let's hey. What about
talking about? Look, you back. Wait, look. I told you.
Hey,
I told you.
Hey, Jamal. Hey,
the people want to know.
Let me tell you this here. We get some damn good ratings tonight. Go ahead, Jamal.
Not playing
they ain't playing no damn possum, man. My mama do that foolishness. Mama said they do like that. You ain't sleep. Your eyes just closed. Don't play with me.
Hey, go ahead, Jamal. What's
told you I'm crazy now. Don't play with me.
I've been working on some things. In the next chapter of my life, I'm trying to get over the fact that I'm not obligated to do nothing for no Negroes who are out there ain't doing nothing. So I'm going to try to work on that. I don't care if they like me or not like me. It's not my obligation. Maybe I might get healed by that, but I have me a good woman who's not twerking and anything like that. So I think that, and she won't have no UTIs or no yeast infection because Bernard tries to say I can beat yeast infection. And so we're gonna work on the crab thing because we keep it all shaved so that way I'll look and see. So when I'm, we'll be straight. So that's the next chapter of my life. I'm trying to redeem myself right now. I'm trying to get myself together, trying to figure out, what I need to do. If I need to make that 180 to not go and believe that I need to help people because I just like to say this because I am a minister too. Just let y'all know I am a minister also. So just let y'all know.
Nah. Hey, we talk about lying politicians.
Jamal. Hey, so in your next life you're gonna be a hooker.
Oh, that just took me completely out. I'm going to
Well, in actuality, since you know, trying
somebody
to put my
call
business out
Williams
there.
and Williams for
Well,
me, please.
I
I'm
have
dead.
I have been contacting porn companies because
Somebody
I
call
want
Sidney
to
Jones. I'm taking it out.
I really want to be involved in porn, but you know,
Oh,
I know
good
y'all trying
Lord,
to
Jesus.
sully my reputation. I don't think anything's wrong with that. That's why I want to get
That's all
involved.
y'all
And
got. Funeral home report went
that's
well.
what my aspiration. So I've been debating about that, you know. So that next chapter, that was gonna be a separate little book, not that. That's gonna be another little chapter in another little book in my life.
Fix it,
So I'm
Jesus.
thinking about telling them, say, I
Fix
need to
it,
tap
Jesus.
something on my face so nobody won't necessarily know me.
Fix it,
But you know,
Jesus.
y'all might know other things. So yeah, that's what I want to do. That's
No,
my
Jamal,
dream.
no, don't do porn, son.
Nah,
Don't do
nah.
it.
It's
I,
all
Mother don't
natural.
like you to do
hey,
that,
you got a
son.
bill to pay.
It's
Please.
all natural.
Hey, go ahead, Mr. B. Did you address that, Mr. B?
Yeah, I already addressed that.
All right. Who we got? We got
I'll go ahead.
Go ahead,
My
Art.
next chapter, and I'm gonna be short because JB got the flow. Judge Brown.
Hey, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna do whatever God asks me to do, and that's working where I am now. If it's serving my mom and dad, if it's serving the Lord, if it's serving the people, I'm gonna do what God asks me to do.
Right.
That's
Absolutely.
next chapter.
Praise the Lord. Hey,
God told me I can do
keep it short
porn.
and sweet.
God told me I
God
can
ain't
do
no mess
porn.
like that. Don't start that foolishness tonight.
God said I can do
God
porn.
ain't tell you no shit like that.
God told me I can do porn.
We got 5 minutes.
God told me I could do porn, but
Y'all
God
going
said
to hell.
man and
Say all
woman
that.
won't understand. So God said, Jamal, you can do porn. You could be a adult movie star. That's why I
Thank you,
said that's
Jesus.
right, Lord.
I'm telling all the women blessing y'all can get y'all ass whooped tomorrow because y'all just talking all kind of foolishness.
Boy,
That ain't Savannah State University Tiger Talk.
you know
Yes, it
what?
is.
Hey,
Yes, it is.
hey,
We were making amateur movies at Savannah State and
hey,
beyond.
Pause.
you know what?
You know what, Ivy? Don't endorse this foolishness. Don't do it.
I hope we have a show next week. Hey,
Yeah,
go
you
ahead,
about to
JB.
get
Keep it
fired.
short and sweet, and I'll pick it back on you, JB. Go ahead.
And this is straight from the judge. Love, relationship, finance, commitment, faith, God. Continue to make mistakes and continue to learn. I'm human. Amen from the judge.
All right. Hey, good thing. Hey, in my next chapter in my life, you know what? To be honest, and like this on a serious note, I'm gonna read all my quotes that I'm gonna mail out so people can't patent my shit. I'm gonna do this here on a serious note. Touchdown, mute, Miss Producer, meantime between time. On a serious note, hey, and like this here, shut up, ninja. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? Right now, I'm doing what's in my next life is doing what I'm doing now. I appreciate y'all definitely tuning in on what we doing at ATR Media, Black Media. We thank the president, Juice Hall. And at the end of the day, man, I'm just living my life, man, with my family, faith, and friends. And I want to say this here to Mr. V on a serious note. Hey, brother, man, you are a very intelligent, good young man, family young man. I appreciate you for serving our country, protecting us like you're doing now, keeping people, for doing what they need to do to attack America. And you keep doing what you're doing, brother. And I love all y'all, and I love you, bro. At the end of the day, that's what I will do in my next life.
I want to thank our guests. Thank you, Jamal. Thank you, Nature Boy. And like what I said, we love you, Mr. B. Thank y'all for coming on America After Dark.
Thank y'all for having
me. Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question?
Go ahead, Jamal.
All right, I'm asking this question.
Go ahead.
It's almost like a poll. What is the best high school for STDs?
Jenkins Warrior.
Hey,
Jenkins Warrior.
Somebody else said Tompkins.
No, they. Hey, hold on, Jay. Hey,
Savannah Art.
We got one more question. We got the last thing.
Everybody but Windsor.
Hey, I am
we do academics at Windsor.
Hey, we're gonna keep it 5 seconds. I am crazy enough to believe what, Jamal? I am crazy enough to believe what?
I'm crazy enough to believe that Bernard Don't want an STD.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
I'm about,
hey, I am crazy enough to believe the people. Go ahead, RG.
I don't know what to believe.
I know. He's crazy
Y'all,
enough to believe that he know that I will not
you
burn
burn
this
that
right here.
motherfucking shirt, but I know
But you
know
know,
what's gonna happen.
but you know,
I believe
that
it's gonna be an Adam funeral. It's gonna be a funeral.
But you know,
Burn that
baby.
You better call Keisha and Alicia. You burn that motherfucker down.
Hey, I am crazy enough to believe what, Mr. B? I am crazy enough to believe.
I don't even know how to even answer that, man. I'm just crazy enough not to believe nobody nowadays.
Hey, they got.
I don't even know.
Hey, go ahead, JB. Bill Clinton. I am crazy enough to believe what? Ninja. Hey, I guess he crazy enough to believe Joe Clinton. Hey, I am crazy enough to believe this, that this country will never change to give us our just due. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. Hey, last word. Let's go ahead. We got 1 minute. Last word. Jamal, last word.
Do something to make somebody else's life better each day.
All right. Last word, Mr.
Amen.
B.
Y'all just keep doing great things, brothers. I appreciate y'all having me.
All right. Last word. RG, the people person.
I agree with him. I totally agree with him saying. Always do what's right. But damn, bitch.
I'm sorry.
Do what's right and do something to make somebody's life better. That's it.
Hey, I'm sorry. You know, we trying
Now
to
you
get
good.
that 2 hours.
You know.
Hey, Jamal. Hey, RG called me a bitch.
I heard it.
I'm gonna get
I
him.
was like, damn, I do it at work, and I'll be like, see, my daddy told me this. Daddy said, you better be careful because you just say shit. And I'll be like,